Let's see what we got here. Rewind Chalk says, Rich and Jack, have you seen that episode of Black Mirror with the godlike evil Star Trek captain? If so, what do you think? Has Mike seen it? I would watch the shit out of that show. Cheers. Did you see Black Mirror with Star Trek?
I did not.
I didn't either. I'm sorry. I like Black Mirror. I like a lot of Black Mirror. I don't know if I saw any of the new season, to tell you the truth. Any of the new seasons. I think there's 2 new seasons now. So. Good morning, Neon Leon from Germany. Good morning. Invisible String says, Rich.
Yeah.
Any updates with your neighbors and the prank they 100% deserved?
I have not heard from them.
Well, there you go. There you go. Anonymous says, Hey, Jack, I know you're a beer guy. Do you have a favorite type of cheap beer? Living in Milwaukee, I'm sure you've got endless selection of great beer, but you must have a favorite shitty beer. Is the green screen broken? Rich, is the green screen broken? Someone's asking me to fix the green screen.
What's wrong with it?
I think the green screen looks fine. No, you're a crazy person. Green screen looks fine. Okay. Okay. Cheap beer. Here we go. You guys, I thought we wanted to get away from controversial topics. Let's talk about cheap beer because everyone has their own opinion on what cheap beer is the best cheap beer. I'm okay with PBR, with your Pabst. I think that's a fine cheap beer. Usually that's the cheap beer that's most available places. And I think that's a perfectly acceptable cheap beer. But if I am going cheap, like if I'm out and, they only have the basics, none of the good stuff, I will usually go with High Life, Miller High Life. That's my cheap beer of choice. It's light, smooth, decent flavor. So, Miller High Life. Or Miller Lite. I'm also okay with Miller Lite just because sometimes you feel like water. Sometimes you feel like just drinking water. And that's what you get.
Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you are one. Oh, you fancy. The day High Life is considered fancy, something is wrong in your life.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
High Life is like carbonated water. It's kind of impressive. It's great.
Definitely need to practice the shield bash.
Yeah. Nice. Did it. Did it. Oh, yeah. Angry Orchard is really nice cider. Have you seen, is it Angry Orchard or is it like Mike's Hard that is making
oh, wait, I missed stuff. Is it good stuff? I don't remember.
Oh, you did miss stuff.
We can come back.
Yeah. So one of the either the hard cider people or maybe like Mike's Hard Lemonade is making an alcoholic carbonated water, like a LaCroix but with a little bit of booze in it, to capitalize on the trend of sparkling water. Mm-hmm. It's just like now it has alcoholic sparkling water. Go. Mm-hmm. I think it's great. It's great. Why not just put vodka in LaCroix, right? Sparkling water is a trend, yes. Sparkling water is very trendy at the moment. AMW box. PBR doesn't taste different post hipster, but it's usually just more expensive.
Post hipster.
Post hipster, yes. The reason that PBR became trendy again is because everyone was drinking it, and the only reason everyone was drinking it was because it's a halfway decent cheap beer. And so it's a cheap beer that everyone would buy, and young artists would get together and buy cheap beer, and it was usually Pabst.
Yeah.
But then it became cool because like young hip people were drinking it, so they started jacking up the price. And so now it's like kind
now
of
it's
okay.
Expensive cheap beer.
Exactly. Yes, that's exactly what it
Sounds
is.
like it defeats the purpose.
Yes.
Oh, you fucking trendsetters.
So, so then everyone started looking for the next cheap beer that would be like popular, so they could capitalize on whatever, and nothing hit quite as hard as PBR. What's my craft choice? Spotted Cow is an all right beer. I usually prefer an IPA. And so we have so many craft beers here in Milwaukee. I am a big fan of MKE Brewing. They make a couple really excellent IPAs. But there's just far too many. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. A little Ford. But I love, there's a lot of good beer. There's a lot of good beer out there, which is great. IPAs are bad for my gut. Yeah, I like them. Do 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 do.
You won't work me back out.
He'll what?
Oh wait, I can't get out. All right. The dude was gone, and I needed to leave.
And you just go to the shrine, and he's like, "What? What do you want? I already gave you the thing. My soul is supposed to be at rest." Telegon says, "What is your favorite celebrity trying to revive their long-dead career?"
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess Roseanne. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, great. I don't know. Have you seen the new show?
I need to.
I haven't.
Is it working? I know what's on the broadcast TV.
That's probably why I haven't seen it.
Where do you go to watch it on the internet?
You could probably go to
like a modern adult.
What station is it on?
ABC.
Then my guess is you go to abc.corn.
Yeah, abc.corn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they would have it streaming maybe.
Okay.
So I haven't seen it. I used to watch Roseanne. I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was a great show back in the day. I loved it.
Yeah.
I don't know what the new one's like.
Right.
I've heard good word of mouth.
Oh, okay.
So
that's good. I haven't heard anything because much like you, I don't watch regular television. If it's not on Netflix, I just don't hear about it anymore. Unless it's on the CW. But I don't watch it on the CW. I watch it on the CW app on my Apple TV. Yeah. So I guess I might have an ABC app that I could go to and watch, but then I'd have to be reminded of it. It'd turn into a whole thing.
What do we think of Ash versus Evil Dead? I'm waiting to binge watch it.
Oh, I didn't even... Yeah, we talked about that before, though. The new season is out, but I left on that last season ended on a real sour note for me, so I haven't been very excited to watch the new season.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I might believe you, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Great.
Well, Jack, I'm glad to hear I'm not a trustworthy source for you.
Well, you... I'm not trusting you. You said, "Oh, I heard it's good," which means like you don't even know.
I'm giving you
Who'd
shit.
you hear it from, Rich? Cite your sources.
I'm giving you shit. Jay Bauman.
What? Jay Bauman says it's good?
Whoop.
Rich,
Well, I didn't mean to do that.
you electrocuted your goddamn horse.
Horse needs to stay out of my fucking way when I'm swinging my sword.
Rich! What? Scarwing asks a very unusual question.
What?
Would RLM be uncensored if it could be?
Like, what do you mean? What if we... Like, the occasional nudity on Best of the Worst? I don't give it all that much thought, honestly.
I don't... It's not... I don't think it's censored for content. I just think it's censored so it's not super distracting. That's a very weird question, as I don't think RLM is censored in any way. Unless you're just thinking about the nudity.
I mean, that gets... I mean, that could be the only thing they're actually talking about.
Huh?
That could be the only thing they're talking about.
I guess. Is it that important to you that you see the nipples when we talk about the movie? Yeah, thank you, Smart Ash. Smart Ash says there are better places to find tits, friend.
Yeah.
That's true. There are entire websites devoted to that sort of thing. So
Does he get healing if I feed him?
he might like you again. That probably just pissed him off. Yeah, see, look.
That's because I'm...
Oh, you're in front of a tree. You might have just made him upset at you because he knew it was you. It's like, what are you doing?
keep losing track of that shrine because I have to go to save somebody's ass from something.
Did you mark it?
I didn't, because I thought I'd just run right there, but then shit keeps coming up, and then I keep losing track of where the shrine is.
That's how it works. There's a shrine
I think it's over
to your right. More to your right. There's a shrine.
That's one I've been to.
Oh. No, you haven't been to that one. It's orange.
Where?
Oh, sorry. Shrine, not tower.
Yeah.
I thought you meant tower. Sorry. Anonymous says, "Hey Jack, did you ever try out the Sierra series Quest for Glory? 2 is just fantastic. Old adventure games.
2 is the best in the series.
Oh, well, there you go. I haven't tried them, no, but
I never finished the last one.
Mm-hmm.
1 is great. 2 is amazing. 3 is awful. And I think it was slapped together.
Oh.
4 is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
And then I never finished 5.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
They're probably a Yiga clan.
Yiga?
Yeah.
Gotta get them bananas.
Yeah. Do I?
Why do you have so many bananas?
Because I was in the rainforest.
Oh, okay.
They literally grow on trees.
50 fucking bananas.
Ah, a puzzle.
What?
A puzzle.
Oh.
Okay. I hate the Stalfos. They're so obnoxious.
Hey, just you take care of them. Now they're gone for a while. It's fine. Get out of here.
so here and like here, I think. This one I think is fine.
Remove that.
Oh, that probably just goes, yeah.
Close enough. I like that. Close enough. Hey, Rich.
Yep.
Anonymous wants to know if we can get your thoughts on the original crew Star Trek.
The original series? It's a fantastic show. I love I love it right under TNG.
Okay.
I know most people assume I'm supposed to like Deep Space Nine most or right after TNG, but it's third on my list.
Okay.
TNG and TOS.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Oh, they might be talking about the movies. They're saying, I personally love 6 and 2 and really appreciate 1 and 3.
Oh, the movies? Yeah. I love 1 more than most. The 2 is still probably the best.
I mean, yeah, a con.
And Undiscovered Country is fantastic. 4's cute. I mean, it's a gimmick. It's cute. 4's cute.
Yeah. Saving the whale.
Saving the whales, yeah. It's adorable.
That is true.
It's my opinion of Night Court. I love Night Court back in the day.
Night Court is a fantastic show. Is a fantastic show.
Do you know I believe got a start on Night Court? Brent Spiner.
Oh, yeah?
Was a reoccurring character.
That's great. That's great. No, Night Court's fantastic. I used to watch that show all the time. It was on like reruns all the time.
Really?
You can burn them. You probably just have to do like a spin burn. Apples. Like, do it. Yeah, do one. Yeah. Oh.
I don't think it's going to work. Fuck it.
I think you can shoot a burning arrow. Yeah, yeah. Oh, well.
Well, not if I whiff. I get it.
Wonder why you couldn't use your sword. That's weird.
It is weird.
Fire causes this game to chug. Sometimes. This game chugs sometimes. Oh, speaking of Nintendo Switch games chugging.
Yeah.
Some disappointing news from Software.
Oh, the Dark Souls?
Getting a little bit of a pushback, but only for the Switch. So Dark Souls Remastered is still coming out next month for PS4, Xbox, and PC. But if you want it on the Switch, you have to wait until summer 2018.
Nobody saw that coming.
Well, I figured they had their shit together already, but yeah, getting pushed back. Because when you're making Dark Souls for a tablet, you gotta really tinker with the controls.
What's the difference between Dark Souls Remastered and the PC version? Is there a PC version of the first one? I think there is.
There's a PC version.
What's the difference?
I can only assume it.
You're assuming. You shouldn't assume.
Oh, then I don't know.
You know what happens when you assume.
Yes.
Yes.
I turn. You're.
Yes.
It makes a dickhead out of you and me. Yeah, yeah.
frequently when games that come out on console get remastered,
Yeah.
they don't release a PC remastered version because the PC version
Yeah.
already has the nice resolution. That's all they really do for the remastering.
Right. Right.
So you might be gaining nothing
That's true.
if you have access to the PC version.
That's true. Well, but we do know that the PC version is only like optimized if you run special additional software, like cobbled together code.
So download the software,
Right.
and you hit install, and you're done.
Sure.
I mean, it's not rocket science. I was too lazy to do it the time we streamed it, but it really isn't rocket science.
No, it's not. But you're relying on third-party code that who knows if it's going to be updated with this patch or that patch.
Oh, you're right. You should probably wait on the Nintendo version that they can't even get working.
or by the official From Software PC remastered version, so everything runs smoothly. Or by the one that's already out and get the DS fix is what I think it was called.
Did I go the wrong way?
I actually have no idea what it fixes. All I know is it's coming to the Switch, and that's what I want to play it on because I like playing stuff on the go. So it doesn't matter to me if this was even original Dark Souls coming to the Switch with no remastering. I'd probably get it for the Switch, and that's where I'd play it. I have no concept for what they're doing to improve it. I assume there's some improvement, just because why?
Why don't you actually do the research?
Huh?
Do the research, man.
Why? I want to play. I want to play it on the Switch. That's
They might
all
be
I want.
doing okay. I mean, if you just want the portability, I get that.
That's yeah. So the rest of it really doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd love to watch them play Demon's Soul. You can. We did play it.
Not demons.
Demons, yeah, we did.
Demons?
Yeah.
Are you sure we played demons?
Sure, we did. I am 100% sure we played Demon's Soul on stream. We didn't get very far. We goofed around a little bit, and we all said, "Oh yeah, this is a lot like Dark Souls. That's fun."
I don't recall.
Yeah. We've also played a lot of games on stream, so it's okay. We played Dark Souls on stream. That was a really early stream. But then we've also played Demon's Souls, yes. But I see you. I see you that our green screen is going crazy again.
What would you like to do about this
I
situation?
don't know. Green screen hates blue. Oh, like maybe the TV is reflecting enough of a blue light sometimes? That could be. That could be. It happens when the game is bright. Oh, well. Then there's not a lot we can do about that. If there's that kind of color change, the green screen's going to flip out. I'm very sorry. All right, we got Storm Templar who says, "Evening, internet uncles. Who is best placed to win the streaming wars that have already begun?"
Is there a streaming war going on?
No, because everyone's pretty cool with having a couple channels at the moment
Are we on the right side?
of the streaming war.
Oh, YouTube and Twitch?
Yeah. So you got Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, and all the other ones, right?
Oh, video streaming.
So, video
movies.
streaming. Yeah, no, not our streaming wars.
There's going to be 8,000 of these channels, and after you were glad to cut the cable,
Yeah.
and you didn't have to pay $80 a month for cable, now you're going to have to pay $120 to subscribe to all of these 30 different streaming services. They're going to pop up Disney's, Fox's,
Right.
Sony's, Netflix, Uflix, WeFlix, Theyflix.
Theyflix has some really
Hulu,
interesting content.
Hulu Plus, Super Hulu Plus.
Yep.
YouTube TV streaming they've ruined it. Corporations have ruined it.
You know. So who's winning right now? Probably Netflix. Everybody needs Netflix.
Well,
Who's
for now.
Yeah, who's winning right now?
I don't think long term. I don't think long term it looks good for Netflix. Long term, they have to. In order to just to stay afloat.
Yeah.
In order to keep up, they have to keep knocking their originals out of the fucking park constantly from here on out.
But here's the thing.
Constantly, they have to never stop.
They don't have to keep knocking them out of the park.
Yeah.
Because they already don't knock all of their originals out of the park. The ones that they don't knock out of the park, you never hear of because you're not interested in them.
When there's a 2-year dry spell and there's nothing that's good or interesting that comes out for them?
There won't ever be that.
Okay, here's the problem then.
Yeah.
Here's the problem then, because you say they come out with so many different things.
Yeah.
That shit ain't cheap.
No, it's not.
That shit ain't cheap. And it's got to... Can they keep up with the spending they need? To have 30 different niche shows every year?
They seem to be doing it.
All right.
They seem to be doing it.
Meanwhile, you know, like Disney, they're gonna jump into this game, and they got their huge fucking library backing them up. They don't have to worry about that shit.
Oh, Disney's gonna stir up this shit pot real quick.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think Netflix, they're ahead for now, but god, it's gonna be very similar to what happened with the console wars.
Okay.
Nintendo was the only ones around, pretty much. It was them and Sega.
Right.
Both video game niche guys doing their consoles.
Yeah.
And then when the mega corporations who had the money behind them with their other endeavors decided to come into the game, they just were able to fucking shove Nintendo into a little corner and flat out kill Sega.
That's true.
I think that's Netflix in 15 years.
They're gonna be the Nintendo of
just gone.
Video streaming, or I don't know if they'd be gone. They have found a corner for themselves where they have enough of the programming that enough people want with their original stuff.
But they have to keep spending a lot of the money that they're making.
Yeah.
Is going right into making new shows.
Absolutely.
And how long before they get just exhausted?
Or before profit margins become too thin.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So long term, I don't know, man. Long term.
Well, I mean, listen, we know what the answer is long term. Disney wins because they have the most money. Disney has the most toys, so they will win always.
Yeah.
But for now, I still think Netflix can put up a decent fight.
Sure.
And
for now.
And for now, they are winning. Absolutely. All the other channels have enough to keep them afloat, but not enough to sustain them. I don't think. As long as prices are cheap, they'll still be around, but they won't. I don't think they're going to last for very long.
Netflix needs to consistently hit the Stranger Things lottery.
But they don't. That's like you call it the Stranger Things lottery because Stranger Things is part of your niche area of expertise. That's why you love Stranger Things. The exact same person who loves old 90s sitcoms goes, they need to keep hitting it out of the park with Fuller House. Right? And the exact same person who's only into dystopian sci-fi bullshit goes, they need to keep hitting it out of the park with Altered Carbon because that's how Netflix works. Extreme niche marketing.
Has anybody subscribed to Netflix for Altered Carbon?
Maybe. I don't know. I do know of people who subscribe to them for Fuller House. I know about that. Don't forget about the hordes of Adam Sandler fans. You might have said that as a joke, but it is true. Adam Sandler has a lot of legitimate fans.
How much does it cost to make an Adam Sandler movie
You know
on
how,
Netflix.
you know how cheap he makes them.
How much?
You know how cheap he makes them.
Yeah, but but the reason he does it is because he asks for a shitload of money and then he makes it cheap. So he's probably asking Netflix for a shitload of money.
They got it.
Are Netflix spending more on TV show and movie R&D than they're making in actual subscriptions?
No, they're turning a profit.
All right.
Apparently, though, their profit margin isn't as wide as HBO's. Because, HBO is still has less original programming. Even though they spend more on it, they get more backer. There was something that came out recently about HBO having a much larger profit margin.
Mm-hmm. I thought Netflix was losing money. I thought that too, but I haven't looked into it too deeply.
Right. And I think I thought at least that they were making money. It's just they're not making a huge amount of money. Yeah, HBO does get a lot of sweet ass cable money.
I wish you could do tricks.
What is this? SSX Tricky?
I thought it'd be cute.
It would be. It would be.
Do I care about the Roseanne revival? I do. I need to find a spot where I can watch it on the internet because I don't frequently watch broadcast TV.
Talk to that go around. Who did? Oh, bold on. Okay, never mind. I think if you go to abc.com, it'll have them. It should. Or abc like go.com or something. One of those.
Okay.
That should have them. Or does your smart TV have apps and you can get the ABC app on your smart TV live stream from your watch?
I got YouTube TV to watch the Olympics.
Oh, okay. Then you might be able to watch it via the something app.
I don't know if they'll let you watch older stuff with YouTube TV. They might.
I don't know. I don't know. Amazon has deeper pockets than Disney, but Disney has a significant catalog advantage. Yeah, Amazon doesn't have the toys.
They have deeper pockets than Disney?
Fucking Amazon. Bezos, man.
Yeah, I know.
Bezos rules all.
I know they got a shitload of money, but
Yeah.
Disney was able to afford to spend $4 billion on Star Wars. That's...
But you know what Amazon did? They didn't spend $4 billion on Star Wars.
You think Disney's not making that money back on Star Wars?
That's true.
Doesn't matter how shitty the movies are, people are still dying to see the fucking Han Solo movie because it says Star Wars on it.
I still think Amazon's got more money. But they don't have the toys. Amazon doesn't have the Star Wars. They don't have the superheroes. They don't have the princesses.
When Amazon sells...
They don't have the Pixar.
When Amazon sells the Disney products,
Yeah.
Disney gets a cut of that.
So does Amazon.
I'm sure, but I'm just saying.
But also, when Amazon sells the bootleg Disney products, just Amazon gets the profits.
Apparently spending $1 billion on their Lord of the Rings show. I thought that was Netflix. That was going to spend $1 billion on a Lord of the Rings show, which I have to imagine that's just a terrible investment, all said and done.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
That's a big geek franchise. People will watch it.
Zelda again? Why not play Metal Gear Rising?
Because that game was a chore to play.
You're thinking of Survive.
Oh, I am. That game was a chore to play.
Rising was the one by Platinum.
Oh.
Like, I know Platinum made it, and I like Platinum, but I still hate Metal Gear. It's like, I'll try it someday, probably.
Yeah.
But
and Zelda Breath of the Wild, in replaying it, I might make a bold statement that I might regret. I'm going to make a bold statement that I might regret.
Yeah.
Zelda Breath of the Wild might be the best game to come out in the last 5 years.
Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Not 5 years.
What came out in the last
Doom.
5 years? Doom's very good. I'd put Breath of the Wild above
XCOM
it.
2.
I'd put Breath of the Wild
That's
above
fine.
it. Yeah.
But I mean,
For me.
my world, no.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't beat either of those two.
Okay. In my world, Breath of the Wild is the best game to come out in 5 years.
I'm not even sure. Ooh. This is beat Bloodborne.
Ooh.
And that's competition.
Ooh, dog. It's close. It might beat it. It's close. You guys are listing a lot of really great games. I have never... It's hard for me to remember. I don't want to say I've never. It is hard for me to remember a game that I have played so enthusiastically for a second time and with the same joyful reaction. My second playthrough of this game has reawakened, and I loved it the first time, and I love it extra hard the second time.
That might be too much oomph.
Sure is. Now,
I remember hating this one.
I'm gonna get slightly more specific. While I think it might be the best game in the past 5 years, it is by no means the most perfect game.
What?
You know, you stop. Ooh, that might be too much. Oh,
What was that?
Nice.
What was that?
I thought that was going to be too much. I thought you overdid it. You did it just right. Congratulations. I think Breath of the Wild has more flaws than a Bloodborne has, in my opinion. But I still think the positives outweigh
Okay.
the flaws. So while Bloodborne is a goddamn perfect game, I think the highs of Breath of the Wild might beat it out. I love Bloodborne. You guys know I love Bloodborne. Culture Fist says, now Jack says some stupid shit. And that's true, I do.
We can all agree on this.
That's true.
There's a...
Around to the left of that one. Oh, the highs in Bloodborne are pretty damn highs, and I'm not sure there's any lows. It's a gosh dang perfect game, but the overall feeling of Breath of the Wild beats it out for me. Just eke a beat. Course correct. No, not enough. Walk Without Rhythm says, or I'm sorry, Big Rooster 83 says, this game is Shadow of the Colossus with extra crap. You're very wrong. You're very wrong, my friend. And that's okay. Ooh, that might be it. That might be it. Oh, just barely off. This is a tough one. This is a tough one here, Rich. Gotta take like a slight step to your left, right?
I think the angle was fine. It was the speed.
Nope.
You need to be hit just a little bit harder.
Which system is this game for? I'm guessing PS? What?
Nintendo?
This current game that we're playing is Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch, also out on the Wii U. You might be asking about Bloodborne, which we've been also talking a lot about, which is out on the PlayStation 4. Just, just in case.
How many hits till we get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
You can do it. You just got to find that, come at it from the right angle. Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Whoop, wrong button.
Yep. What's the next big game you're looking forward to, Rich? We might have to go more. Oh no! Oh God! No! Oh Braga! You overcorrected and then double overcorrected.
Yeah.
You fucked that right up.
Next big game?
What's the next big game you're looking for? Next AAA.
I don't know. What's coming out? What's coming out?
There's the God of War that's coming out pretty soon. There's the Spider-Man is getting a lot of press lately.
What level of looking forward to?
What's the next big game that you think will be good?
Just good? That might be God of War.
Yeah?
That might be.
Okay. I suppose that it could be. Yes, that's true. I'm really looking forward to that Spider-Man. Man, that could be a lot of fun.
What I've seen did not knock my socks off.
Oh, that's it. That's it. You got it. Rich did it. Oh! That was it. That was so it. I thought that was it.
I think it just has to land in there perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the bounce is just going to happen.
Well, you just have to hit it straight. Oh, speaking of Battletech. Oh, man, this is even more perfecter looking.
No, it's not. Maybe?
Oh!
I thought maybe if it hit it perfectly, it wouldn't bounce out. It would just count as touching the thing.
That was so close. Speaking of Battletech, someone gifted you, Rich,
nice.
a pre-purchase of Battletech, knowing that you were looking forward to that.
Nice.
Yeah. So remind me to get you that code. Oh, that's not it. You got to move a little bit.
No.
Oh, that might be it. That might be it. But not enough oomph.
Sometimes heroes fail.
Sometimes it's just okay to give up. Come back to it later. Oh, that could be it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Did that hit something?
It hit the pillar. Some people are saying they take the ball off of the pedestal and move it back a little bit.
That's not good.
Do you have any other? Well, you got the axe. Oh. Nope. Oh, yeah.
All right. We failed.
Yep, that's fine.
This looks quite hard. It is.
Yeah, this one you have to be very and you just get a treasure chest. I'm sure there's something good in that treasure chest.
Yeah.
I forget what, but like Rich already beat the shrine. He can already get the spirit orb, but that was just for a bonus treasure chest. So completely optional. I mean, I guess technically all shrines are completely optional. But
right.
This one's extra optional. You think? Oh, If that's all it is, if all is in there is an ancient core, then fuck it.
No, ancient cores are great.
Yeah, but you can get those easy.
Can you? I don't know if I'd say easy.
You just go kill the guardians.
All right.
Killing guardians is one of the easiest thing to do in the game once you know how. Stock up on shields and just start reflecting. Boom, boom, boom. What do we got here? What do we got? Doe Dan Z says, Jack and Rich, have you played any of the Metro games?
No.
They are story-focused FPSs set in a post-apocalyptic Moscow metro. Rich might like it, but probably has too much story for Jack. Check it out, or don't. I don't even know if I've heard.
I've heard of them.
I don't even know if I've heard of Metro. There's so much. There's so many games. So many games to play. Dr. Lube It Up says, Rich, the expression on my face was identical to yours during the Faust portion of Best of the Worst. I even covered my face at points.
Yeah, it's not an easy watch.
Faust. Apparently, and I'm really upset about this. The unrated DVD is even worse. Jay texted me saying the DVD has all the stuff that was cut out. And I was like, oh god, we gotta watch the DVD now. Redo the whole show.
You two creepers can come here and have a special screening.
Me and Jay, we're gonna get some coffee, watch the unrated DVD cut of Faust, because that's the one to watch. But so I'm a little disappointed that we didn't watch that.
All right, who had a mission for me? Wasn't you, was it?
One of them had a mission for you. Classic tit puddle. That was a good episode.
The best of the worst, yeah.
The best of the worst, yeah.
Good episode of Faust? I was like,
there's a good episode of Faust, don't you think?
I was like very confused for a second.
Haven't you seen the whole series by now, Rich? No, best of the worst. That was a fine episode. Sometimes I'll see an episode of Best of the Worst. I was like, oh yeah, that was fine.
Oh, that's right. No More Heroes 3's coming out at some point.
Oh, that's true. Travis.
I'm apprehensive about changing the voice. I'm very apprehensive about that.
You really enjoy the original Travis Touchdown.
Oh,
yeah.
One of the most quotable video game characters.
That'll be an interesting one. It'll be interesting to see what they do, but yeah. Look at that guy's weak ass painting. Look at that sun.
It's fine. It's fine. Art is not that. It's not that evolved in Hyrule.
I mean, they do get wiped out every couple hundred years, just completely decimated by Ganon. So yeah, they probably don't have a lot of time for the leisure activities like art.
Rich has no interest in anime, but he likes No More Heroes. Well, one, there are exceptions to every rule. Mm-hmm. And secondly, I almost view No More Heroes as more of an anime parody.
Sure. But some people would say that about a lot of animes. Well, no, this anime is the anime that makes fun of anime, but it's still an anime, but it makes fun of anime. But, that can be said about anything in any genre, so.
I missed what he fucking said.
Oh, he showed you where the castle one is. Guess what? It's right in front of the castle.
Oh, that one? Yeah.
Yeah. You know where that one is.
Do either of us use the Pro Controller
Uh,
exclusively?
when we first got our Switches, what was it, a year ago?
Yeah.
I think neither of us made it more than 15 minutes without buying a Pro Controller. That dumbass plastic thing that you put your Joy-Cons in to play games was... I was talking about this the other day with someone who just recently got a Switch, and like what that plastic thing is perfectly serviceable. Like, it works, kinda. But if you have any sort of long gaming session, you need the Pro Controller, which unfortunately is still like $60 or $70 for a controller.
What is it now?
$60 or $70.
Is it 60 or 70? I've just forgotten.
That's how much it was.
Because they knew that the Joy-Cons are fucking garbage.
They are garbage. Oh, they're so garbage. But yeah, the Pro Controller's great. It feels great. Holds its charge for a long time. But
Using the Joy-Cons without the plastic thing is 100 times better. It might be 100 times better than using the plastic thing.
yeah.
But I still like this better than that.
Oh yeah.
Do you recommend the Switch at this point or not? Switch is fine.
Yeah, Switch is
fine.
It's got some good games. It's if you are a person who plays any games on the go, the Switch is where it's at the moment.
As a PC guy, I'm just kind of annoyed that you have to buy different boxes to play different games.
Right.
It's just put it all in the fucking PC, goddammit. That's my opinion.
Right. Right. But no, I think the Switch is a fine console. We've already reached that point in the Switch's lifespan where, for the first couple of months it was out, there were no games to play, and now there are. The store is flooded with games, and it's really hard to search and curate those games.
Mm-hmm.
It's flooded with absolute garbage, but still has good games, good system.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Zora's Domain. That was my plan. I got so distracted by just all of the stuff.
Isn't it beautiful, Rich?
All of the stuff.
Isn't it goddamn beautiful? Like, I'm gonna go and go do this right. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm gonna go on an fucking adventure. Is what you're gonna do.
I'm going to this tower. Now, this isn't the right tower, I think, for
Zora.
That's by the Zoras. But fuck it, it's right here.
Who cares, man? You're questing.
Boy, and I need to make some more money.
Yeah. Oh, look. You shot that deer right in front of its baby.
I don't give a shit.
Whoop. Octo-rack. Octo-rack. But overall, Switch is a fine game.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Especially for someone like me who is often... I often find myself kind of stuck in a place for, a half hour at a time because I have children. You go to a place, you got to wait while the kid does the thing, and then, take the kid home. The Switch is perfect. As is Zelda. Because, the kid goes and does the thing, and I go, hey, I'm going to go check out that tower over there. I'm going to see if the dragon's awake.
Mm-hmm.
The kid's done. All right, I'm gonna put it away, get home, plug it into the TV. It's perfect. It's just perfect. The Switch delivers on the promise that the Vita gave to us and never delivered fully. For those tens of us who got a PlayStation Vita, and we were promised, start a game on your Vita, finish it on your PS4, and it was an exciting promise that it never quite delivered on perfectly or smoothly.
I see you. I see you, you fucking... You octo-cock.
Well, what's that there? Is that a PS Vita? Well, I hear that game that has a ton of games to it. Stop it, Jack. I love my Binding of Isaac machine. That is true. No, Vita's fine. I loved my Vita. And the Vita still has games that the Switch does not yet have on it. Though it's under a pile of dust. My Vita. Oh. Too fast.
I hate it when you go out of stealth after the sneak strike. Like, why would I want to go out of stealth after the sneak strike?
Oh, does it automatically take you out of stealth?
It did to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Vita's mostly my nuclear throne machine. Ah, yeah, nuclear throne. It was my Spelunky machine for a while. I did a lot of spelunking on my Vita. Had a decent Salt and Sanctuary run. That's where I got all of my Darkest Dungeon time in. A Binding of Isaac, of course. Just a gajillion hours of Binding of Isaac on my Vita. Oh, look, he's just dancing and skipping along. Not knowing that his day's about to get fucked. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Patience.
Yeah.
One shot.
Yeah.
Kill.
Ooh, do I have enough stamina?
Go climb that tower over there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of enemies over there.
Oh.
Oh, and it's about to start fucking raining. Everybody, it's raining.
Gotta take a break.
Game
little
off.
5-minute break.
It's raining. The
Okay.
game has to stop. I can't
Shit.
climb anything. This is fucking raining. What an awful mechanic. What a fucking terrible mechanic.
I get it, but yeah. This is the thing, is I think the game has some problems. The rain's a problem.
Yeah.
The weapon durability is a problem. I don't like the music. I know other people really like the music, but I don't like the music. I get it. They want you to force you into some situations. They want to force you into bad situations.
Or they want to cause me to sit here and do nothing for a few minutes.
Right. Well, what they're really hoping is what you're climbing a mountain, going somewhere. It starts to rain. You slip and fall off and end up somewhere unexpected.
Jack, I spent the last 15 minutes painstakingly climbing up the side of that mountain.
Right.
Half of that mountain. I got halfway up. I'm not gonna fucking stop now because it's gonna rain. Open world games need weather, period. Yeah, but they don't have to stop you from climbing. They don't have to remove one of the central gameplay mechanics.
Like, what if you just used slightly more stamina while climbing when it was raining?
Yeah.
You know? So it still had a negative effect, but it didn't make you, slip and fall
Yeah.
and completely stop climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. James I. Cameron says, do you think the Nintendo will ever reintroduce a new Game Boy, or is it Switch-style consoles from here on out?
Switch-style consoles from here on out.
Yeah. At first, Nintendo was pretty adamant about like the Switch being their console, and still, they're still making games.
For now.
For now, they're still making games for the 3DS, for their DS system. But with the new announcement of a Switch Pokemon game, it's done. It's done. Their Pokemon has been their money-making machine for ages now.
Can we safely put that in the category of no shit?
What?
I mean, is that really a surprise that they would dump the Game Boy and just make the shit for the Switch now?
Well, they could have held out the 3DS and made it a different, if they said, no, our Pokemon game is only coming out in the 3DS still would have been incredibly successful, because people love those games. Molmitz is probably correct here. That says they probably had a backup plan if the Switch failed.
Right.
That's most likely why they made that announcement. Is if the Switch failed, they could say, "No, bro, see, the 3DS has been different all along. We're going to continue making 3DS games."
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the Switch is a big success, so they're probably going to start migrating everything over there. Yes, which I'm going to be okay with. And they probably can't migrate everything over because the
You wascally electric guy.
Yep. Hit him with the bomb.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh. Oh, there you go. Right in the kisser.
Yeah.
Not doing enough damage, but, you know. Ooh.
I don't have the patience for this shit.
Fuck you. That's what you get. I'm still not comfortable playing something that big in public. The Switch, I mean. It's fine. It's fine. People use their iPads to take pictures in public. It's weird. No, it's all fine. I feel it actually helps playing it in public if you have the colorful Joy-Cons. Like if you have the gray Joy-Cons, I feel like that looks weirder than if you have the colorful ones. Oh, big whiff. Where are you going?
Waiting for him to get back in range.
Oh, no, I meant him. Nice.
You big dummy.
I saw a guy using VR on a subway car. You're fine, man. Right? He just threw a rock at you. Eat a rock.
It's okay, he's dead.
That's such a monster move. Just pick up a rack.
Hey, I got my bomb arrows back.
Nice. Breen is God says, just my quarterly plea for Space Quest 3. Fuck my etc. etc. Plea noted. More Space Quest.
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
No, Link! 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 Link!
Were you, what just happened
He wouldn't grab on the fucking wall!
He got scared. I don't want to let go of my glider.